guys, couldn't keep up buddy size, so I've been still reading that. So I re-hooked it up to the streaming. Should be, yeah.
As a reminder, Cascade High School, the Western Dubuque School District, and the Iowa High School Athletic Association work hard to promote sportsmanship, foster good character. Please respect the work of our officials, coaches, and players tonight. The Beavers are coached by Jake Sherrod and assisted by Julie Keith and Ron Hector. Cougars are coached by Ernie Bolivar, Ryan Altier, and Amber Grell. Officials for tonight's contest are Chris Shaw, Cody Oakes, and Steve Allman. And now for the starting lines. First for the Beavers, at guard, a 5'3" senior, number 11, Emmy Hucks. At guard, a 5'6" junior, number 15, Mallory Long. At forward, a 5'5" junior, number 35, Peyton Serrano. At the other forward for the Beavers, a 5'9" junior, number 45, Kelsey. And at center, 5'10" sophomore, number 51, Grace Mack. And for your Cougars, at guard, a 5'6" junior, number 2, Allie Huffman. At guard, 5'6" sophomore, number 4, Alyssa Lux. At forward for the Cougars, a 5'7" senior, number 10, Sydney Weber. At guard for the Cougars, a 5'5" junior, number 12, Megan Smith. And at guard, 5'6" senior, number 24, Faith Bauer. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome to Cascade, where we'll see the 9-7 Wilton Beavers take on the 14-4 Cascade Cougars. I'm sitting here I'm Jared Weber. Ray Martin and Carson Allen couldn't make it today, so I'll just be kicking it here by myself. We'll see how that goes. So at the tip, we'll see Kelsey Drake against Cindy Weber. Drake is just Wilton ball to start off. Cougars have really been on a hot streak this year, ever since break, they've been 8-0. As we see a 3 taken up from Payne Shorada, and then a steal. And Mallory Lang coming up the court. And Lang passes it to Cross. Now Lang trying to find someone. Passes it back to Sorada. Sorry if I'm butchering that name, but I'm a little unprepared here. Bauer gets the steal to start off. Huffman on the wing. Now Smith in the corner finds Bauer. And an open Lux in the left corner, and that's good. Cougars get their first points of the game off of Lux's 3. And a near deflection by Lux, but recovered, and stolen again by Bauer. Now she'll take it on the break. Jump stops, and a good layup there. Quick 5-0 start for the Cougars. Starting out with an aggressive press. And Drake gets it. Puts up her first shot. No good. Rebound by Ali Hoffman. Hoffman tries to get it into Lux, but stolen by Lang. Now Drake brings it up the court again, but they'll call it travel. So the Cougars have an 8-game win streak, but almost all of it has been against under 500 opponents. So we'll see maybe if they can step up with the competition with Wilton and really prove why they've earned this. Hoffman gets it to Lux on the wing. Now Bauer in the corner. 5-0 Cougars with 6:13 to go. Bauer takes an open corner shot, and that's good as well. Hot start here for the Cougars, 2 for 2 from 3. So Drake being pressed and tosses it to Koss. And another steal by Bauer. Now Lux brings it up. And already we see the Cougars in double digits with a quick 10-0 run. Drake finds Lang. Now Lang trying to toss it over, but she stepped out of bounds. Or a timeout, actually. So it'll be a Wilton ball here with a 10-0 start here for the Cougs. 5:37 left to go on the first. Okay, so we'll get back into it here. Lang tries to find someone, but I'm not sure what happened there. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at too many things at once, being the only person here. Lang's at the top of the court. Passes it to Serrata. Now Lang gets it back to Serrata again on the wing. Serrata gets it to Drake in the corner. Now Madlocker came in the game, but that's a steal. And Lux on the break. Makes a good move, and that'll be an and one. Just a perfect start here for the Cougars. Taryn Huffman comes in for Megan Smith. As Lux just misses her and one, but Weber with the rebound, no good. Another rebound by Ali Huffman. Now Bauer finds Huffman, shot fake, but they'll call it travel. It took too many steps before she dribbled. Now substitutes, we'll see Lexi Walker and Ansley Bourne. Kelsey Drake gets it back to Serrata. 13 down to Ella Caffrey. That layup's no good, but rebounded by Serrata. And a 3 from Walker gets blocked. 12-0 Cougars. Sorry, I'm always forgetting to move the camera. It's a lot to do. Huffman finds Lux, and Allie Huffman takes a pull-up J for 14-0. Kelsey Drake gets it across the half court to Mallory Lang. And we'll see a three-point shot from Serrata. Call a foul on Sydney Weber. And Otting checks in for her. Serrata with inbound. Kelsey Drake jumps up and gets it. Moves around, takes a shot. And that's and one. It's a good way to start the offense here for the Beavers. Just trying to get some sort of run going after that quick 14-0 run to start out. Misses the free throw rebound by Hoffman. Lux brings it up to Hoffman. And Bauer on the wing. Had open shot, but shot faked. Get down to Otting, no good. It's rebounded by Drake. She dribbles across the court. And 2 straight buckets here for the Beavers. Trying to make a little bit of a run of their own. 14-4 with 3:40 left in the first. Lux finds a wide open Taryn Huffman. That's no good as the Beavers start to get some momentum. Drake being doubled, but gets out of it. Still being pressed hard by Otting, but she gets it out to Lexi Walker. Now Ella Caffrey dribbles down to the corner, pulls up. And it's Cascade ball. Lux bringing it up the court. Now Hoffman gets it back to Lux. And she's just left open. But it's missed. So lucky. Lux has been a great shooter for Cascade so far. Already having 2 threes. So Drake now has it at the half court. And intercepted by Allie Hoffman. Takes it up herself. And they're gonna, yeah, it's a shooting foul. So it's still 14-4 Cougars. 2:52 in the first. Huffman makes her first. This is the last home game for either of the girls or the boys. After that, it's just going to be all away games, besides the girls eventually making the playoffs. And maybe the boys. You never know. Huffman misses her second. And Drake takes it up the court. Puts up a shot. Cascade might have gotten a piece of it, but Huffman with the rebound. Smith in the corner. It's deflected by Mallory Lang. But Huffman gets it back. Bauer being tightly guarded. Gets it to an open Taryn Huffman. Back to Bauer. Smith gets it back to Bauer, and now Hoffman puts up a shot. Good possession for the Cascade Cougars, but they couldn't capitalize. We'll see a corner 3 from Lexi Walker. No good. Another corner from Lang, and that one is good. So a 7-1 run by Wilton after Cascade's 14-0. Makes it 15-7. Hoffman's kicking it around to Smith on the wing. No good, but rebound by Allie. Cougars regrouping. Bauer drives, gets to Weber. Just moves around Drake, but that's no good. Weber gets her own rebound. But they'll call a foul. That one's on Ella Caffrey. Huffman finds an open Weber, but couldn't capitalize. So kind of a cold stretch here for the Cougars. Only scored 1 point in how many minutes? But a good steal from Huffman. Being pressed by Lang. Now an open Taryn Huffman in the corner. Gets it to Allie. Blocked by Ella Caffrey. Mallory Lang gets it to Kelsey Drake. 42 seconds left in the first, 15-7. Ella Caffrey gets it down. Serrata takes a 3, no good. Rebound by Drake. And another score for the Beavers. So Cascade potentially having the last possession of the first. Huffman gets it all the way over to Bauer. And Weber's open, and she gets her first shot to go. First field goal for the Cougars in a while. Now the Beavers will try to answer to end out the quarter. And that final shot by Serrata is no good. So the final score after one is 17. We're back at the start of the second quarter. The score is 17-9 Cascade. Started with a 14-0 run, but ever since it's been a 9-3 run by the Beavers. Try to keep them competitive. They'll look to continue that as Huffman gets into the cross wing to Smith. Weber gets it back to Smith. Now Huffman gets it to Bauer. She'll double down, pass it to Weber. Smith takes an open wing shot. Goes off the left rim. Rebounded by Taryn Huffman, but they'll call a jump ball. That'll be Beaver ball. Serrata passes it to Drake, who's now going to bring it up the court. Emma Koss back into the game. Gets it to Drake. And Serrata gets it back to Koss. Tries to get it to Drake. That's stolen. Taryn Huffman brings it to Smith. Back to Huffman. A lot of quick ball movement here as Bauer gets a shot selection for the Cougars. And I'm not sure what happened there, but Lux gets a quick steal and bucket. Kelsey Drake to Koss. Now Ella Caffrey in the corner. And Drake gets herself another layup. 19-11 Cascade. 6:33 left to go in the second. Bauer's down there, and they'll call a foul on Grace Madlock. I'll send Bauer to the line. Bauer misses it first to the right. Really been a game of runs so far, but finally starting to see the two teams exchange points at once. As Bauer just clanks in her second. Timeout by Cascade. We're back with the Beavers bringing it up with Kelsey Drake. 20-11 to Cascade's favor. Koss gets it back to Drake. Now down low in the paint is Ella Caffrey. Puts that one up to make it 20-13. Huffman gets it to an open Lux. A lot of open shots here for the Cougars, and they're going to start knocking them down eventually as Lux gets her second three of the game. Serrata gets it to Koss. And Ella called a foul on Huffman while she was shooting. And, I mean, she made 2 for 2. 23-15 Cascade. Huffman, another open shot for the Cougars, but that's no good from Smith. But stolen by Huffman. The Beavers get it anyway, so Drake bringing it up. Corner shot by Mallory Lang, no good, rebounded. And one for Ella Caffrey. Cut the deficit to 6. 5:14 left to go in the second. Lexi Walker comes in, and I think Taryn Huffman. Caffrey no good on the N1. Taryn brings it up. Back to Lux and Bauer in the corner. Lux gets open, good shot fake. Bauer now to Smith. And Bauer dances around, gets it to Taryn. Lux another shot fake and takes the open look. No good, no rebound. Still Cascade ball. Ganser coming in for the first time this game. Lux gets it to Smith. Huffman in the corner and Bauer up top. Back to Huffman. Cougars have been getting a lot of open shots. It's just some of them haven't fallen. That's another open one from Allie Huffman. No good. Kelsey Drake just pulls up herself. Now the deficit is only 4, 23-19. Cougars have got to shift the momentum. It's been a 19-9 run ever since that 14-0. I mean, it was starting to look ugly, but Beavers have picked it up ever since. .358 left to go in the second. Bauer. Back to Taryn Huffman. Keep throwing it around. Tries to get to Allie Huffman. They'll call a foul on Ganser. The Cougars are in the bonus now, so Huffman will shoot a 1-and-1. This is the first one. Huffman almost gets it. They've actually called a foul on Ella Caffrey. So now Taryn Huffman gets the 1-and-1. Makes the first. And Taryn misses the second. This time rebounded by the Beavers. Trey throws it over to Walker. Now Caffrey gets it to Ganser. And they'll call a foul on Ganser's shot. She'll go to the line. Ganser's averaging just 1.8 points and 3.7 rebounds. getting some good playing time as that first one's no good to the left. In the second, goes right through. Good recovery there. 24-20, Cascade. Lux brings it up to Bauer. And Allie gets it to Turn Huffman, stumbles a bit, and gets it back. Lux, down to Allie. Deflected by Walker, and that's a steal for Wilton. Drake to Lang in the corner. Tosses it all the way over to Serrata. Drake back to Lang in the corner. And Serrata takes an open corner shot. No good. Rebounded by Lux as she starts the break. That gets stopped as Huffman still in a great block by Lang. Walker, actually stolen by Otting. She'll give it to Huffman. It's 24-20 Cougars. 2:24 left to go. Taryn Huffman with another wide open shot. Doesn't fall. Rebounded by Mallory Lang. Now Lang brings it up. And Drake over to, see it passed all the way around to Lang for the corner shot. That doesn't connect, and Huffman now is going to bring up the court. Lux takes a three. No good to the left. And bad mistake there. There's miscommunication as that's a turnover for Wilton. Fucking Koss now coming in for Wilton. Just 1:46 left to go in the second. Bauer drives, tries to get it to Hoffman, but Drake gets a good steal. Passes it over to Koss, but a rejection by Bauer. Now Madlock gets it to Koss. And Serrata gets back to Koss. Open shot from Lang. No good, and great hustle by Allie Huffman to get that rebound for the Cougars. Their offense has been pretty slow here ever since that run I keep coming back to, but it's really been an interesting story about the game. Drake in the post. No good, but now she gets fouled. Wilton just been slowly creeping away at that lead, and now with an and one make, they only cut down to one. Smith comes in for Otting. And Drake doesn't convert. Almost rebounded by Wilton. But Lux gets a really important layup for the Cougars. They've been dying for some sort of momentum swing. 26-22 with 38 seconds left to go in the half. Serrata to Lang. They'll back up. And the Beavers will try to get a play here. Lang shot fakes over to Cass. Shoots a long two and gets bobbled around. Cass gets her own rebound. With 7 seconds to go. As Wilton tries to make it a one possession lead. Can they do it? Drake just throws one up. No good. So the score at the half is 26-22 Cougars. We'll see you at the second. Okay, we are back for the second half. So, Ray, what do you... Oh, yeah, he's not here. Okay, so I'll do it then. Well, I don't really have any stats either, as the scoreboard doesn't have them, but I believe Drake's been doing pretty well on the Wilton Beaver side, as it's 26-22. Cascade still. I think Lux probably has like 10 or so points. Just guessing at this point. And we'll see a steal up right from the bat by Lang. Lang at the top. Cass open on the wing. And Cass. And then Lang. Gets it down on the post to scramble for the ball. Good defense by Weber. Been doing really well so far, as great move by Bauer for the drive to get the first points of the half for either team. 28-22 Cougars. Serrata to Koss. Then Lang on the right wing. Goes it all the way to the left corner to Koss. Now at the top. And Drake gets it back to Drake. Now long possession here for the Beavers. Eventually it leads to a drive by Drake, but nothing doing. Hoffman did initially get the rebound, but couldn't keep control, and that's a jump. Still Cascade possession arrow though. So Lux brings it up. And Bauer on the wing. Smith on the wing on the left. And then Weber to Hoffman. We'll call a foul on the floor. Let's see who that's on. It's on Koss. I also don't have the fouls available to me, so I'll make do still. Lux in the forward in the post, and then Smith gets it to Huffman. Smith is open. And then Huffman gets back to Smith again. Huffman gets an open three. That's no good. I mean, they've really been attacking the 2-3 zone right for the Beavers. The Cascade has. But those shots just have not been falling. Not too many turnovers. As an open shot from Lang is no good. Huffman gets to Lux. Jump stops, and she scores, so the lead is now 8 with 30-22. 5:26 left to go in the third. Lang to Serrata. And now we'll see down the post Drake. Possession will stay with Wilton. Now we're down in the corner with Serrata. Lang stopping as the Beavers set up a play. Deflected by Lux, but still recovered by Drake. Lang goes around and stolen by Bauer. So Huffman brings it up. And then Bauer, being tightly guarded by Drake, splits the defense over to an open Alyssa Lux, and she nails it. It's been a 9-0 run, or 7-0 run for the Cougars to start it out, unlike they did at the first half. But and right as I say that, we get an and one of a really difficult shot from Ellie Caffrey, but it goes down. Walker is going to check in for Madlock. And then Smith comes in for Weber. And now Caffrey gets the third point on the N1. Lux on the top. As we approach the halfway point in the third quarter, 33-25 Cougars. Huffman gets it to Lux now. Turn Huffman in the corner. Lux down to Allie Huffman. Puts up a shot, but no good. Rebound by Caffrey, and Drake dribbling down, passes it to Maddie Lang, who takes an open corner shot. A little strong, and Bauer gets the board. A lot more of a defensive quarter than the first two that we've been seeing. Bauer throws it up, and they'll call a foul on Ella Caffrey. So Bauer to the line for two. First one rolls out. Otting goes in for Smith. And the second one from Bauer switches through. Lang to Walker. Back to Lang. And down the post, Kelsey Drake gets her own board. And just fighting in there, and it finally pays off as she draws the foul on Huffman. Or actually on Taryn Huffman. I thought it was Allie, but I ended up actually saying the right word. First one, just a little short. And that one also is short, rebounded by Huffman. Tough break for Wilton. As besides that and one, they haven't had any offense here in the third quarter. Otting in the post, puts it up with the right hand. Tries to get it, but on the floor, gets it back. And blocks his shot. And he called the foul on Serrata. So Taryn Huffman is going to inbound. 34-25 Cougars. Cascade has 2 fouls and Wilton has 3 in the half. Bauer's shot is no good. Drake heading the offense. And now we'll see you get back to Ella Caffrey. And then Drake takes up a fadeaway. Rebounded and shot by Serrata. And the long two is good. We'll see a timeout here. Wilton called the timeout, so we'll be back after that. Back after the timeout with 2:21 left to go in the third. It is 34-27 Cascade. They've had the lead all game, but Mercier's still been hanging on, making it a really close one. At one point, the lead was only down to 1. But Lux gets it to Huffman. Smith gets back to Lux, almost stolen by Lang. She kicks it to Taryn Huffman. No one's guarding her, and it just goes out. Kelsey Drake gets it to Walker for the corner 3. Not sure. Yeah, it was a foul. It was a foul on Ganser. And Bauer checks in for Weber. So Lux is going to bring it up, not being very tightly guarded. Surprised she wouldn't shoot that. Bauer and Huffman, back to Bauer. And Lux is just all the way over to Bauer. Huffman gets wide open in the paint. Genson tries to go for the steal, but that leaves her open for the easy layup. Lang goes over to Serrata. Back to Walker. And deflected by Smith, but still recovered by Serrata. Lang, that deflection goes in Cascade's favor. Sharon Huffman brings it to Alyssa Lux. Pulls back. And they'll say that Lexia Walker stepped in her way, but she helps Lux up. And Lux's first free throw of the game is good. Extends the lead to 10, 37-27, with 55 left to go on the third. And the second one goes as well. So a lot more shots going in here for the Cougars. They've always had them. But Wilton's also been playing pretty good defense. Say that was deflected off Cascade. It's 42.2 seconds. As Maddie Wade is now in the game. Drake down to Walker. And back over to Mallory Lang. Wade gets back to Lang. Drake's in the corner being guarded by Huffman. Doubled by Huffman and Bauer. Gets back to Wade and Walker kicks it. Now Ganser. Ganser is there's a little bit of a scuffle there, but eventually results in a shooting foul. To shoot her third and fourth attempts of the night. First one is no good. Haley Madlock checks in for the final 10 seconds. And Ganser's second one's no good. 38-27. And they'll let the ball roll, trying to get one last shot off to an impressive third quarter. Town. It's short, so with 1 quarter left to go, it's 38-27 Cascade. See you in the fourth. Okay, we're back in the fourth. I'm hearing some people say that the camera's fuzzed up. I looked on my own phone and it said it looks fine to me, so I'm not sure. Maybe if some of you guys have relatives that are at the game here that they can tell me what's happening, because I'm not sure. He tries to get it to Serrata, but that goes out of bounds. Lux to Bauer. And Smith in the wing. Oh, that's good. They've been shooting those wing shots all game against that 2-3 zone. It's been kept given to them. Okay. Now I got a text from my dad saying it looks good now, so that's good. Serrata puts it up. Now rebounded by Madlock. Now Lux off of the great transition pass. This game's just really been getting away from the Beavers ever since the second half started. As the lead's now exploded to 16. And they'll need to run similar to what Cascade had at the start of the first in order to get back into this game. But not a good start there. Bauer shoots it from the corner. That goes out of bounds. Inbounded onto Drake. Just 6 minutes to go in the fourth. And a double dribble called. Lang comes in for Walker. Bauer to Lux. And Smith. Now dribbles around. And it's stolen by Drake. Good aggressive play. They'll need a lot of those to get back in. And a bit of floor burn for Huffman as she gets the steal. Bauer gets it back to Huffman. Takes the open mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Madlock, and Lang brings it up. Sorry if the camera's not following the ball. I'm trying to watch the game while moving the camera with my own hand. And Mallory Lang has it to Madlock. Huffman gets it to Lux, open on the break. Couldn't convert. She wanted a foul, but they don't call it. Possible and get open shots like that one there from Smith. No good, rebounded by Lux. So they call a block and foul on Ella Caffrey. 2 subs in. We got Grace Madlock and Emma Koss, along with Cascade getting out again. And Taryn Hoffman. Allie stuck in the corner, but gets it to Taryn. And Huffman gets it to Taryn. Lux being trapped as Wilton gets an aggressive defense going. And a good block by Grace Madlock. Needs some quick points here with Drake on the wing. And Madlock, post shot no good. Fought for and got by Hoffman. It's a cross-court pass from Lux. That resulted in a foul. They're not afraid to throw that, or I guess really Allie's the only one that really does it, but she's not afraid to throw that cross-court pass. Lux with the first. No good on the second. And Drake down to Serrata. Now Drake is back to Serrata again. And Lang tries to get it to Madlock. Deflected. So 3:20 to go in the fourth. It's 44-29 Cougars. Really been a fast second half, not too many timeouts. As we see a wide open shot from Mallory Lang, and she connects. We get a timeout. Back with 3:16, 44-32, Cascade. full court press for the Beavers. And Hoffman gets it easily across half court. And Lux gets it down to Smith in the corner, Bauer on the wing. And Smith goes around back to Bauer. Being tightly guarded by Mallory Lang. Smith goes around, and they'll call a foul on Lang. Sends them to the bonus for a 1-1 shot. Smith makes her first. Kind of hard to talk about much when we don't have stats anywhere here, but I would just say that Lux and I think Hoffman probably have had most of the Cougars' points, along with Drake running the show for Wilton as usual, but still not coming up to her average point total too much. I think probably like 10 or 15 is what she has. Inbound. Zerata down the floor is Caffrey. They call a jump. Another timeout, I believe, by Wilton. Back now with 2:38 left to go in the fourth, 45-32 Cascade. Serrata gets it back to Caffrey. Shot is no good. And Huffman trying to bring it up. He does. Get to Taryn. Back to Allie. Lux. Just holding the ball. Trying to get the possessions as long as possible. Cougars do a pretty good job at this, just limited passes. I mean, they do a pretty good job at a lot of things, as they're in all likelihood going to go to 15-4. And Huffman gets it to Taryn. Turns around, goes back over to Lux. And they'll just keep holding the ball as the clock winds down. I haven't seen any whistles, but I think it's about 40 seconds now that they've had this. And finally, they'll intentionally foul. So that'll pretty much seal it, and as I've said before, this is our last home game of the season, besides playoffs. Or even as I see in the YouTube chat, just congratulating us, because it's nice to hear from people that they think we're doing good. Because we are doing this for free. As you see a three-pointer made there by Hoffman. It's Deluxe. And we call a foul there on Walker. And Allie makes her first. Maddie Wade checking back in for Allie Caffrey. And the second one's made as well. So let me look at the standings here. Get us something to talk about in the final minute. Wilton's going to go down to 9-8. the season. And as I said before, Cascade's going to be 15-4, extending their winning streak to 9. Still second in the conference is Cascade to Bellevue, or in the River Valley, as they've lost 2 close games to them earlier in the year. So that was earlier in the year, back when they were 6-4. You see a 3 there from Lexi Walker. So maybe we'll see them again in the playoffs, hopefully, and get their revenge. Wilton's still doing pretty well for themselves, still above 500 record. Cascade's just really been able to keep Kelsey Drake contained, as it's still a fairly close game. It's the closest game that the girls have had in a while. But really, ever since the start of the fourth, you could see that they could just, it was pretty obvious that they were going to handle it. Really good effort by both teams, not too many mistakes. Lux makes her second. Soon bring it up the court is Walker. Deflected, and we'll probably see Cascade just dribble it out. And they're just going to call it. So it's been a great time. Or no, they're not going to call it. Yeah, there's still time left. Duh. Okay, so we'll actually still see a play going in. And now it'll be done. So with the final score of 49-38, the Cougars win their last home game of the season. So there's 3 games left before the playoffs. And we'll see you, hopefully,